What's going on? It's your girl Sturdy TV, and this video explains why I'd rather be dead broke than to work at a 9-to-5 again. Yo, June 19th, 2019, this year, marked a year since I quit my job, right? I had this cool job, right? Elementary school teacher teaching these wonderful kids. I had about 70-something kids, and I loved them very much. I just didn't love the actual job, the support system, them telling me what to do and them telling me what I couldn't do and stuff like that, right? And so I just left. And I mean, obviously I waited to the end of the school year. I made a commitment, so I was gonna continue it. And I didn't act like I didn't want to be there either. So anyway, I quit to travel the world, and that's what I'm on my way to do. But a month ago, I want to share this with you. I slept in my car. I knew prior to going on the trip that I was gonna have to sleep in my car. So, I mean, the reason why I'm even telling you guys about this is some of you have been asking me for stuff. You've been asking me for money especially, and then just asking me to just do the most for you, just give you this insane value, and you give me nothing in return. And I think it might be because of what I'm posting and the way you're perceiving it. And I just want to clear things up right here that, yo, you watching this, you probably got more money in your bank than me right now, all right? Now, I probably have a lot more passion than you, but, you know, I'd rather my bank account be empty than to have this guaranteed paycheck coming in, to be honest. This is just me. So I went to this event in New York, NetCon. And I booked about 4 people. I probably had about $1,000 worth in gigs, and $1,000 is nothing. I'm telling you, like, when I book these deals, I'm just like, just trying to get it a little bit. These are young entrepreneurs, you know, and you definitely have to reach out to whoever has the money, you know what I mean? These people don't want to pay. So I was closing these 200, 300, 500 baby deals, and I got about 4 of them. And I mean, little do they know that they're just getting their work done and they're not really paying me, you know? I have to get it done in a way that I don't actually do the work so that I can make more money. So I really don't get anything out of that. So what I did was got something out of it by sacrificing. And I knew that, I mean, let's do the math in our heads. Like, if you go to New York for, I believe it was a 2-day event, you pay, it was in the freaking Hamptons. Let me not just say New York and you think I can stay in Brooklyn because I can catch the train to the city. No. Nah, cuz it was in Hamptons. So if I would have got an Airbnb, yo, those Airbnbs were insane. They were like $300 a night. If I would have found a great one for $100 a night, let's say, which there were none, it'd be about $200 a night plus taxes, about $300. They'd be doing that service-free crap. And of course, a hotel is going to be more expensive with gas and tolls and food that I have to eat and actually getting the work fulfilled. That $1,000 would have been destroyed, crushed, and gone. Do you understand? That's just ridiculous. So what I did was, I was like, I'm going to make some money from this. And I just went on Turo, and I was like, yo, I gotta find some tinted windows. So I put that, I don't even know if you could put that in the filter or not. And I was like, yo, this needs to be a filtered search. But I found my tinted windows, and, you know, I trust in God, by the way, and He's what is pushing me to this day. He's the one that makes me speak about this stuff, because who wants to tell you that they slept in the car and then tell you how and why and what and who and where, and, you know, like, so somehow He worked His magic. I guess it's not magic. He worked His hours, I don't know, whatever. He did the daggone thing, and somehow I booked the car for 2 days, right? And then I was courteous enough, because I saw a old client of mine who, you know, I didn't have like a huge relationship with, but he was nice enough to purchase a gimbal for me, and it has really blessed me and got me more gigs. So I saw that he had a family member that passed, and he kept posting about it. So I know when people keep posting about something, it really means something to them. So it was in New York, and I was like, yo, I'm coming to New York, I'll shoot this funeral for free. I don't know why I did it. I just told you. I knew that I was sleeping in the car for 2 days. I knew that I was going to do that. I knew I didn't have like the capacity or the funds or anything before I made this commitment. But I knew that it was possible. I knew that I could actually do it. So, you know, I offered. You know, this is a sad time for him. So I just went ahead and said, hey, you know, I'll do it. I'll come 2 days earlier. So anyway, I booked the car. I had booked the car already for 2 days. And so when I asked, could I like extend it, that car that I booked, it wasn't available for that extension. And so I was on the phone with a guy, and we worked out. I told him what I was doing. I said, I need tinted windows, okay? The secret is, I told him like after like 5 minutes he had been searching, because he was like asking like, is this okay, is this okay? And I was like, no, 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 no. And I wasn't being direct, so I finally told him, yo, the secret is I'm gonna be sleeping in the car, so I need tinted windows. Anyway, he found me a car, and for some reason the price ended up being like only like $50 more to extend it. And I have no idea how that happened, because the car wasn't less. The fees didn't, like, they said that they would cover the cost of like $150, and I was just like, huh? I was like, what do you mean, why are you doing that? I'm like, what do you mean you're covering $150 for what? And it was like literally no reason for them to help out with $150, but that's God. When you serve you just don't even know what, you let it go, you just say thank you God, and you just keep it moving, right? But that happened, and it was like $250 for 4 days. Yo, I don't know, that's God. Anyway, so I only had to pay for gas, food, and honestly, I didn't even pay for tolls. This is another godly thing. Like, I went through the easy pass lane the entire time, and first of all, I thought the guy had an easy pass thing in the car. He said he forgot to put it in, and then he got these bills, and he was like, yo, I got these bills, and I was like, yeah, just let me know. I was like, what you want me to give you in replace of it? I didn't know you had it. I'll cash app you the difference or whatever you need. And then I didn't hear from him. I checked back on him in like a week. I was like, yo, did you hear anything? Because he said he was gonna call and try to handle it. I said, did you hear anything? He was like, yeah. He called me. He was like, yeah, I'm just trying to get it figured out. I'll let you know. And he never hit me back. And I'm not like trifling, not reaching out. I'm just figuring that like it was handled, because I let him know that I was here for him. And so that happened. And so that means I got there faster, not paying any tolls. So I was only paying for gas, the actual Toro, and food. So in order to get the work done, this is like a business thing, so I'll keep that to myself, but I barely had anything left over. I had bills to pay, you know, and I think I got like one bill out of that to pay, and which is AKA also nothing, right? So I get to New York, and it's like in Brooklyn. The first gig is in Brooklyn. He's like, where are you going? Where are you staying tonight? I'm like, I don't really like sharing this stuff. Like, this is really a push for me sharing. And so the person I'm working for, I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm staying around here. And, I'll see you in the morning. I, try to like switch it up. And so I stayed in the car. I brushed my teeth outside. Didn't take a shower. I like freshened up in the car. I made sure that I had some soap, a washcloth, and bottles of water and stuff like that. And I freshened up in the car. And I did the funeral the next day, and I headed out to the Hamptons. I slept again in my car, and I just worked in Starbucks. I woke up, I worked in Starbucks. I went to a library. I was supposed to document this entire process, but it was an experience for me. It was new to me. It was like I was just like, what am I doing? Like, is this right? I was like, is anybody gonna get me in the night? Like, are these windows really tinted? Like, I had so much more on my mind. Like, yo, how is this work gonna get done? Starbucks Wi-Fi is pretty slow. Like, I had every thought in my mind, and I was just like, yo, I don't even feel like recording. I'm not sure if I got some footage or not. I gotta double check. But I think I made myself do one video, but other than that, I didn't really do anything. And I did, however, post the amazing house that I went to, right? And so I think a lot of us see these amazing photos on Instagram and see these amazing experiences and things that other people are doing, but we really need to focus on what is being shown, not what you see, what is being shown. Because it's one thing to post all these cool pictures of every place you've been and the car you're standing in front of and how you went to the beach on a Wednesday, and it's cool. I promise it looks a little tad bit cool. But they're not teaching you. They're not showing you like what they did after, or whose feelings they hurt while they were there, or what out of the blue unethical, like, I mean, it's so many things behind a photo that could have happened. So like, we just have to really, really, really understand what it is that we're getting taught, what it is that we're getting shown, because it's not the real life, it's not the real thing. This is real. This is the quote-unquote bad that no one wants to share. I put on my post earlier, yo, how many people have slept in your car more than once, or yes or no? Have you slept in your car more than once, yes or no? And like, tons of people viewed it, but nobody wants to click, nobody wants to be real, nobody wants to, it's life. Like, we have to be able to show the things that we do, because this is what makes you different. I tell people all the time, you're posting the same photos everybody else is posting, who cares? I mean, like, we have 1,000 people who post scenery changes, who cares? Yes, it's nice to see that you went to Cuba, and then you went to Paris, and then you went to Japan, and then you went to wherever, right? Show me what you did there. What the heck were you doing? Like, I want to see, hello, who you are, what you do, why you think the way you think, and why you do the things that you do. Are you real? Are you genuine? Do you fake? Did you just only post a 60-second video from your week-long trip? What the heck did you do the other days and 23 hours and 59 minutes? Come on now, like, I mean, what kind of like, anyway, you guys, I don't want you to think because you see me in these places that I've made it. This is all this video is for. Yeah, I mean, I like to post the good because it looks nice, right? But I can't just post my sleeping picture because it's not gonna get I'd rather post a video, you know, about like the bad, right? And so like, if we continue to like show these like false I mean, it's not false, it's really there, but like we're like making someone believe something that's not true. You might as well be a huge big lie, a fake entrepreneur. I know you're like actually not at the job, but you act like it's all peaches and gravy. Like, what do they say? Is that right? Like, it's not a breeze through the park. It's not, and we're making people think that. So I slept in my car, right? Day 1, day 2. And I happened to get offered a space on the couch at NetCon. However, I did not know I would. Why? Because the last time I asked, I wasn't able to. They told me that they had no space, you know what I mean? And that's fine, you know? But I still went. And I was still gonna work my butt off like I was going home to a bed every night. And I think it's the pain that we put ourselves in that really pushes us to the top. Like, when you look at these people on the Forbes list and these people who've made it and the people you look up to, look at their story. Google what they've been through. They've been through the most toughest situations. They've been able to overcome them. And that's how they're able to grow, because they know that if they could do that, oh, ain't nothing stopping them from doing that. Okay? Stop asking me for money, please. I'll let you know when I have money, okay? If that's what you want to know. And I'm still not going to give you money when I get money, okay? But work your butt off. Get off Instagram because you're watching others. It is time for people to watch you. I'm sick and tired of watching others give us what they want to give us. I mean, so many people. I'm a videographer. I go record all types of people. And one thing I do know is there's a difference between documentation and recording. So many of these people, they're like, oh, cut that out. I don't want them to see it. And it's not like something like personal, like family, or, you know, I got AIDS, or, you know, something to that effect, to where it's like a real secret. No, it's like something small, like ridiculousness, like a curse word, or freaking my height, fix my height, I look too short, or yo, you gotta show the shoes, make sure you show the sparkle. Like, that's not the focus. What are you saying? Like, what do you want? Why are you hiding what you want to say? Like, it's so much harder to clip and cut and just be yourself. Like, why would you have to hide what you have to say? If that's how you feel, say it. Like, if you say somebody's name in a video, or you freaking, I don't know, like, just be real. Like, be careful who you're watching out here, yo. I've gotten shocked. I'm telling you, I got the, you not who you are on social media? Oh my gosh. And it's not good. It's not a good feeling, I'm telling you. Like, it's not a good feeling. So just be very careful. The people you think are the ones like really out here grinding and I'm telling you, posting content every day, they suck. Okay? Like, that same formatted content, like they have the same edits. Freaking, that's not even real. Like, I know you post every day, but you got the same freaking edits, you know? You gotta be able to show that real life, show that just regular posts every now and again without it being edited. Show all of that. We take this stuff too seriously. We're humans, and like, we care too much about what people think. Stop using filters. Stop showing your boobs and your freaking. All right, I was just here to tell you about my homelessness for a sec. Not to get on you about what you're posting. I apologize. I happen to be a content creator that really, really cares. That is it. I went to New York, Hamptons, New York, and slept in my car on purpose. And it was fun. It was comfortable. Those seats were pretty comfortable, yo. I also got a ticket, and I also locked myself out the car, but we're not going to talk about that.